It's me. We are in the period of wartime. And wartime in Europe, and maybe here too, meant food tickets, gas tickets, everything being rationed. It was really a pretty tough situation. My parents having abroad, plus their own parents and family, extended family, looked for a solution, and they decided to rent a farm in Normandy. I should say that the job of my father was in Paris. But when they were young, they had lived in Normandy. In fact, they had a farm in Normandy, and they chose Normandy because it is somewhat close to Paris. In fact, the main town there is Caen, C-A-E-N, which is about 200 miles, a little over 200 miles from Paris. So here on the farm will be my mother, number 3 of the children, number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Number 1 was in Paris with my father. Number 2 was in a school, not too far. On the farm, helping my mother, was a young man who proceeded from falling in love with number 3, by one of my sisters by the name of Claude. So as the wartime was going on the 6th of June, if you can imagine, my mother decided to take this daughter,
5th of June.
5th of June, decided to take my sister, and they took the train to Paris. Well, the train was blocked. They never made it to Paris, and they had to find a military truck that took them to Paris. As they arrived at 4 o'clock in the morning and met my father said, "That's it. The landing has occurred. We cannot leave the children on the farm by themselves. We have to go back." Go back with what? The trains were gone, no communication, no cars, no gasoline. What do we do? My father had 1 bicycle, but you cannot ride 3 on a bicycle. So they found some of their friends and they took 2 more bicycles. So here they go for 200 and some miles to Caen. This is the town, the biggest town, and to the farm. And as they left on the road was obviously surveyed and bombarded all the time, as were the trains. So no communication. So my father had been in the First World War. He remembered a few things, what happened when you are bombarded. So when he heard, starting to hear the plane, everyone went in the ditch and took cover. Little by little, they made it to Caen. We did not know on the farm that they had left Paris. We had no idea where they were. So when they arrived in Caen, everything was being bombarded already. And my father knew the place very well. He tried every route, every small passageway to make it to the farm, which was about 10 miles from Caen. But not very far, frankly. And no way. And he was stopped all the time. And by that time, really, the town was being assaulted. I mean, really assaulted. They said that about 1,000 pounds of bomb every day on that town. Tons, yes. So the town was pretty level. There was one thing that, thanks to William the Conqueror, he had built a huge cathedral, enormous cathedral, which is still standing. And under that cathedral was an enormous crypt with pillars like that. So about my parents, or my father wrote about his experience, and he mentioned that about 8,000 people took refuge in that church. But civil defense had to be organized. And my father, who was a wonderful man, did organize the people in the city. You could not get a lunch or a dinner or anything to eat unless you were volunteering for some duty. And the duties included young team that when the bombardment was a little bit quieter, will surge out and try to find stores where there will be food and collect the food and bring it back to the church. There were teams that were sent to try to uncover the people who were buried in the rumble, in the stone, in the houses that had collapsed, and try to rescue as many people as possible. There were teams that were organized to deliver. They went also to pick up clothes, everything that they could, and these teams brought all these clothes or whatever they could find for the people that were underneath that church. On the way down from Paris to Caen, my parents picked up my oldest brother, who was a student in the agricultural school there. And when he came to Caen, this brother organized a little bit outside Caen. There are big quarries, big quarries, and where you can house people or house mostly animals or cattle. And he organized that for taking the mother who were having babies. As my father said, I never understood how many babies were born during that month we were underneath there. So all these young couples were mother-to-be were housed in these quarries. All the older people who needed more space for themselves were also in those quarries. Because in that church, there were so many people that you were allowed the space of a chair. So you could sit, and they took turns into who could sit for how long, and then they stood, and then the other one, and sleeping was against a wall or whatever they could find. That lasted 1 month of this thing. Finally, where was my map there? Do you want to show on the map? The landing for us, for Caen, was in Courseulles.
Landing came in from the north. This is Juno Beach, the Canadian sector, the only one Canadian sector. And here is, you don't know the scale, but here is the farm on the Fen-Cavillé. And then that distance down there, interrupted by that black, the picture of the family, is Caen. So you can see that the farm was closer to the beach and closer to the area where the Canadians came in. And they had to pass through all this before they got to Caen.
And that was what happened is the Canadians first landed and they marched toward Caen, if you can see the map. And they were wiped out. It was terrible for them. Then next came the English people, the soldiers, and they marched. But then the Germans made a counter-offensive, so they were back again. This is why they were for 1 month in Caen, because the town was being liberated, taken back by the Germans, liberated, taken back, and finally liberated. And that is why it took that month long. As soon as my family, my father was very much looking forward, when can we go? So finally, they decided that it was quite enough for them, and they dashed out and to the farm. And they had no idea what they were going to find. So they arrived at the farm, everything was standing, the children were there, they could not believe it. It was a real miracle. And I must say, for all of us, it was extraordinary. And that was the end of the story, because someone asked me, did anyone of your family was hurt or killed or friends? And we passed through the whole ordeal miraculously without any problem. And I think one of the reasons was because on our farm, the first field out of our farm was a hospital, had been made into a military hospital. And because of that, we had the Red Cross right on top of us. And I think that prevented us from being flattened out, like many of the farms around us. And really, it was just destruction. So that's the story of my 6th of June. And I must say, thank you to the Americans for the help that they gave us. I also forgot to tell you that I rode in a tank. Yes, I did. Because when the Canadians came, some of them were speaking French, obviously, and they were so happy. They gave us candies and cookies, military cookies. We were with young children. And then they said, we'll take the 2 youngsters with us on the tank. So my brother, 2 years older than I was, and I was 7, and my son, we went into a tank, and to the horror of my parents, if they had been there, we went in the field, and not very far, obviously, because it was a war after all. But so I had that experience. I'm not going to forget it.
Did they let you shoot the gun?
Oh, jeez.
No, but so many things were also incredible, and I did not tell you that as soon as they arrived with the tanks, they passed right by our farm, and all the tanks had that huge pipe that permitted them to breathe, and they didn't even have that pipe yet put away. So that to tell you how close we were to the sea. The other thing that was incredible is as soon as this landing occurred, the sky was black with parachutists. They came down by wave, and most of them really, that was pretty tough. I mean, some of them got hung on roofs and everything, but I still remember that, because you see them coming down and rush to put the parachute together and then go. I mean, you could not stay there. They had to go. So that's it. I am alive with a wonderful husband.